Hello and welcome to another tutorial. Today we will be making Ryan from Kakaotalk Friends, and this tutorial it's going to be a little different from the ones that I've made previously, and the reason why is because I made a website. The website is still a work in progress. It's very bare bones right now. There's only 2 patterns up right now, the shrimp one that I made previously and now this one. So if you would like to make this Ryan here, check out the website. The pattern is there written in full. This tutorial is only going to go over certain parts of the pattern, so I'm going to list what I'm covering right here on this screen. So if you have any confusion on these certain parts, you could come back and visit this video tutorial. Otherwise than that, check out the site, and yeah, I think that's it. So here, starting the body, we have our 2 legs here. Leg 1 is the pink one and leg 2 is this blue one right here. Continuing on from leg 2, we are going to start with 8 single crochets. So once you have finished crocheting those 8 single crochets, you're going to notice that leg 2 is a little bit bigger than leg 1, and that is perfectly normal. Once we connect them and start crocheting again, everything will kind of even out. So now continuing on from leg 2, we're going to chain 1 and connect anywhere on leg 1. So here I'm inserting my hook into any stitch on leg 1, and then I'm going to connect them with a single crochet. After this, we are going to make 6 more single crochets. The only thing that I would like to note is that once you reach the end of the round on this leg 1, you'll kind of see a gap between your current stitch and the next stitch, which you will see very soon as I'm almost there. So after this stitch here, I have reached the end of the round of this first leg, and you can see this large gap between where my blue yarn is and the next pink stitch. So in order to kind of minimize the slanting it will cause if I just crochet normally, I'm going to pull the loop through and pull it up to match the height of the other stitches. So here I am pulling up the loop, and I'm pulling it quite high. So now my hook is kind of straight and it matches the height of the previous stitch. So here you can see that the first few stitches here are the normal stitch height, and once you start getting to the end, my stitches have increased in height a little bit. It's a lot less noticeable when you crochet in just one color, but since I have 2 here, you can see the difference quite well. And now into these last 2 stitches here, we are going to single crochet them together. So we're going to go into the last stitch on this leg 1 and into the back bump of the chain. So single crochet those 2 stitches together. And now after that stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet into that same back bump. to begin round 7, we are going to first move our stitch marker back 1 stitch. And just for reference, I tend to mark the beginning of my rounds. So right here, this now marks the new first stitch of my round. And for those of you who like to mark the ends of your round, this is probably where it will be at the end of round 6. So now to begin round 7, you will also move it back 1 stitch, and that will be the new end of your round. And the stitch right next to it is the first stitch of the round. And now I'm just going to move my stitch marker back to the first stitch because I like to mark the first stitch of my rounds. And then I'm just going to continue crocheting the rest of the pattern here, starting with 6 single crochets. And in this round, you may have noticed that we are also going to color change. So in preparation for that color change, make sure that you stop on single crochet number 5, and then I will show you what to do during that 6th single crochet. So with our 5th single crochet completed, we are now going to move on to the 6th one, and we're just going to insert our hook, pull the yarn through, and we're going to stop there, change to our new color by yarning over. So right here, I'm just going to put the yarn over my hook, and then pull that through the 2 loops on our hook. And with that, we have successfully color changed. And now in this new color, we're going to repeat a similar process that we did before, which is we're going to crochet the first few single crochets up until the stitch right before the next color change. So in this case, I'm going to do 3 single crochets in this pink color. And then now after this 3rd single crochet, I am going to just complete the 4th one halfway in the pink color. And then I'm going to switch back to the original blue color. And you can cut the yarn here if you want and repeat the exact same process that we did before to color change, but I'm just going to carry my yarn over. And when you're carrying the yarn over, you kind of want to make sure there is a little bit of slack on the yarn in order to make sure that it doesn't kind of distort the body in any way. So here you can see in the back here, I have a little bit of slack here on the yarn. And just a small side note here, at the end of this round, you may have noticed that we have 7 single crochets in blue, and then 4 single crochets in pink, followed by 8 single crochets in blue again. And the reason behind the 7 single crochets in the beginning instead of 6 is because we moved that stitch marker back 1 stitch in the beginning. So for this round, technically we should look at it as 7 in the original color, and then followed by 4 in the new color, and then 8 in the original color again. To connect the arms, we're going to insert our hook from the inside out in the stitch right next to the tail. So right here, like so, we're going to insert it. And then after that, we are going into this next stitch into the body. We're going to insert our hook. And then we are going to just single crochet those 2 pieces together. So I'm going to yarn under, pull that loop through both the body and the arm. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through both the stitches on my hook to complete that single crochet. And then you're just going to repeat this process 2 more times into the next 2 stitches. And then we also have 1 more arm to complete on the other side of the body. And once you get to it, you're just going to do the same thing that we did here. And after connecting the arm to the body, we are going to do a series of alternating color changes. And we're going to color change exactly how we did previously. We're just going to do them a lot quicker now. To make the ears, I'm going to start making the right one first, and we're going to count from the top of the head to round 5. So here I have placed my needle between round 5 and round 6. So now we're going to insert our hook right there between round 5 and round 6. And then we're going to go up and out through round 5. And then now I'm going to pull my yarn through that round 5, and then after that we're going to crochet the ear. So once I have my yarn attached, we are going to chain 3. And then after that, we're going to place 2 half double crochets into the back bump of the first chain. Now I'm just going to cut the yarn and pull it through, and then sew the tail end 2 stitches away from where I am currently at. For the muzzle, we are going to make a slip knot. And then we are going to chain 1. And then into that chain, half double crochet into the back bump. After that, chain 1 again, and then half double crochet into the back bump of that chain. and then cut a long enough tail for sewing. For the tail, we are going to be counting down from the neck, and we're going to attach our yarn around round 5. So here I've inserted my hook through round 5. Going to grab our yarn again and pull it through. Then afterwards we are going to chain 2. Then into the back bump of the first chain, place a bobble stitch, and we're going to do a bobble stitch made out of 3 double crochets. Once you have completed that bobble stitch, we are going to slip stitch between round 3 and round 4. So you're going to insert your hook through like that and make a slip stitch. And that is all for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this pattern, and I'll see you guys in the next one.